Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I have my deals for Giant this week. There were some pretty good deals there. This is not, this is just a sampling of what you could get because there are a couple gas deals and whatnot. So, but yeah, let's just jump right in. Thank you for taking some time to click on this video. I really appreciate it. So the first thing I wanted to go over was that I did use my 400 points to get my ham because I am hosting Easter. Actually, I'm hosting it on Saturday, not on Sunday, actually, next week. But definitely wanted my free ham this year. So if you're not familiar, around Easter time, you can get, for 400 points, you can get a free ham. So the maximum value of 400 points is when you use it for gas. So if you get 25 full gallons of gas at 400 points, which is 40 cents off a gallon of gas, the maximum value of that 400 points is $10 in free gas. So as long as your ham costs more than $10, and you want a ham, the value is greater in buying the ham than it is in getting the free gas. So this one, I picked out a pretty decent sized one, not the biggest one that they had, but this one was originally $34.71. It was on sale for $19.92, and so of course the 400 points, my free ham certificate took off the full $19.92. So definitely a good value there. So the next thing I did was one of the gas deals, which was buy 6 products and you get 300 points, which is 30 cents off a gallon of gas. So at a full 25 gallons, that's $7.50 in free gas. And we don't have any plates in my stockpile. So I got 4 of the larger size Dixie, 1 of like the smaller, and 1 bowl. So normally they're $3.99 a piece, so 6 will cost you $23.94, but they're on sale for $3 this week, so 6 cost me $18, and I did get my points back. The 300 points are $7.50 in free gas, making it $10.50 for all 6 of them, or just $1.75 each. We also have some deals on our app this week for different things where if you want to redeem for points, you can get the item, they say for technically for free, but you're giving up your points to do it. So one of them was the store brand 100 count plates at $5.49. So I decided to go ahead and do that because it's 175 points that you have to give up to get these plates. 175 points is it's like 17.5 cents off of a gallon of gas. So with the plates being $5.49, if you give up the 175 points, the maximum value of gas you're giving up is $4.38. So it's still a better deal to get the plates if you need them. I also wanted to do the same thing with the water, but that was already wiped out of my store when I got there today. So I believe it's 175 points and you can get a free case of water as well. So I'm hoping to go back later in the week and pick that up. I just couldn't get it today because there wasn't a single case of it left in my store. This was an impulse buy. They were just they're cats and they were just so adorable. They're like the scrub mommies instead of the scrub daddies, but they're cats and I just think they're so cute and I just couldn't help myself. So I had to pick up 2 of those. I just happened to walk past them in the aisle and noticed them that they are $5.99. So 2 would cost you $11.98, but they're 2 for $6 this week or only $3 a piece. So it's basically like buy one, get one free and they're just adorable. So I had to. Okay, so my husband's Fetch still has the $1 or 1,000 points back when you buy one of these, and that is a limit of 2. So this week, and it's because they rung up cheaper than they were supposed to, there's a sign in front of them that says they're 4 for $9. So that would make them $2.25 a piece. They're normally $2.49 a piece, so 2 would cost you $4.98, but instead of ringing up at $2.25, they rung up at $2 a piece. So 2 of them cost me $4, and I had 2 $1 coupons that I used at the self-checkout for them, and then $2 back on Fetch makes both of them free. Now, I just scanned my receipt, and it only picked up on 1, so I corrected my receipt, so hopefully by the time I finish editing this video, I'll have all 2,000 points back. So this deal here was fantastic, but I'm wondering now if it's no longer working. Everything worked fine for me this morning. So there is an in-store deal where if you buy 3 Pillsbury participating products, and a lot of it's just cinnamon rolls and biscuits. So I got 2 of those and 3 cinnamon rolls, that you get $3 in instant savings. But then on the Giant app this morning, an online-only deal showed up where if you buy 5, you get $5 in instant savings, and they're stacking together. So it's buy 3, save 3, buy 5, save 5. One's, in store or online, and one is online only. The buy 5, save 5 is online only. So the biscuits are $3.79 normally, and the cinnamon rolls are $3.99. So altogether they'd be $19.55 5, but they're all on sale for $3 this week. So I put 5 of them in my cart. I took it up to $15. I had 2 of the $1 off 2 coupons, and since I had 5 products, they both came off, making it $13. The 5 off 5 came off, and the 3 off 3 came off, making it $5 for all 5 products. And they were all in stock. I went and picked them up. My final receipt shows $5. Everything went fine. But then I did see somebody post on Facebook that when they tried to do a deal, and it wasn't these products, it was a different products that are included in the 5 off 5, that when they went to pick them up, the 5 off 5 did not, come off. And I just put these 5 in my cart again to see what would happen, and neither one of the discounts came off. So there might be something going on with that. Definitely check if you try to do this and make sure all of your discounts are coming off for your in-store pickup order. Then I went ahead and did the muffins. I picked up the blueberry ones because honestly, I really like these. I think they're a decent quality. I like having them in the house for breakfast or maybe a little dessert. Regularly, they're $6 for 4, but they're the deal of the week, so it's $2.99 for 4. So 50% off. This Dunkin' Cold Caramel, I guess, is being continued. It did have one of the, and not just a sale sign in front of it, but it did say it was discontinued. So I'll show you the barcode if I can find it. There it is. And we do have a $2 rebate on Ibotta for it. So they're normally $10.59. So it's discontinued at $5.29, and I got the $2 back on Ibotta, making it $3.29 for that. This was a fun little one I just happened to find as I was cruising through the store too. So this Schick men's razor, I think there's 12 disposable razors in there. Yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, they're on clearance. It didn't say it's discontinued, so I don't know if they are. It didn't have one of those signs on it. This wasn't the regular aisle. They're normally $7.49, but today they were tagged for $3.74, and we have a $4 digital coupon that did come off, making them a 26-cent moneymaker. So just make sure you do them in a transaction with something else. And these, I do believe, are on clearance. Again, it didn't say discontinued, but it was 75% off. So this 32 count of the U by Kotex tampons is now hit 75% off. So they're normally $8.29, and they were on sale or clearance for $2.07. I checked my app up and down, and I didn't have any coupons for them, but when I rung them up, $1 digital came off, making it just $1.07. So really good savings there. I had never used my digital coupon for the Pure Silk, so I still had that $1 digital coupon, and these are still on sale for $1.99. That's like the second or third week in a row they've been on sale for $1.99. So they are normally $2.49 on sale for $1.99. That $1 digital came off, making it just 99 cents. So I am restocking on my shave gels. I've had none in my stockpile for a while. So this Febreze deal, I believe, is only good through Saturday tomorrow, unless they give us more coupons on Sunday. So we have a $2.30 digital for the air spray or mist or whatever you want to call it, and a $2.30 digital for a small spaces. And this week they're 2 for $6. So normally they're $3.79 and $3.59 a piece, so they would cost you $7.38. They're 2 for $6. Both $2.30 digitals came off, making it $1.40, or only 70 cents each for those two. So all of I think it's basically all of the Purdue chicken products are 30% off this week. So I picked up one of the perfect portions because I really do like having these in the house. And then I also picked up one of the strips for making fajitas or something, because we do have Ibotta rebates for these as well. So at 30% off, the shortcuts is normally $9.99, so they're $6.99 this week. Got $1 back from Ibotta, making it $5.99, and the strips are normally $6.99, so they're $4.89 at 30% off. Got $1 back from Ibotta as well, making it $3.89. I believe both of those rebates are a limit of 5, so you could just really stock up if you wanted, but this was all I picked up for today. So I went ahead and did this gas deal, and I realize now that they're kind of going off to the side there, and also that they're Valentine's, but of course they don't go bad for a long time, so it must just have been what my store had. So there's 4 of them stacked here, because this gas deal is buy 4 and you get 400 points or $10 in free gas at 40 cents off a gallon. So they're regularly $6.59, so 4 would cost you $26.36, but they're on sale for $4, which is actually a decent sale in and of itself. So 4 of them will cost you $16. I did get my 400 points or $10 in free gas, makes it $6 or just $1.50 a piece instead of $6.59 a piece. So like a $5 savings per case of water here. So the next things I picked up were all in the spice aisle. They were all clearance spices. So there were definitely some new things this week. So this really gigantic thing of crushed red pepper, which will probably last me the rest of my life. No, it'll expire before that. I would hope so anyway. This is on clearance for 75% off. Also the one that is the chopped onion too, but I didn't think I would use that one at all. So it is normally $7.29, but it's discontinued and it's $1.82. And it was like along the floor. It was like, in the spice section, how you have to kind of get down on the floor sometimes. So this was this was like the very bottom row. And this one here was also discontinued. And there was like 3 different flavors of this. So I just picked up one of them to give it a shot. That is normally $3.49 and it's discontinued and is 87 cents. Now, when I was in self-checkout earlier, I saw somebody threw this in the trash. So apparently there is a deal for the Kinder Spices, or seasonings, I should say. Oh, that's why I didn't print out. Well, we just solved that together, and I didn't even know it. Okay, so this is going to start on April 21st. So it was buy 2, and you get, a $2 off your future order, or buy 1, you get 75 cents off a future order, or buy 3 or more, and you get $3 off a future order. So the reason I picked these 2 up today is because they're 50% off. And I thought I was going to get $2 off, and I was like, man, it didn't print out. Well, that's because it's not April 21st yet, so that makes a lot more sense. So they're regularly $6.19, but they are on sale for $3.09 a piece. And I thought I was going to get $2 back for buying 2 of them, but maybe I should be more careful with my reading. So this little deal wasn't on my radar either, but I thought I'd give them a shot. I just go up and down basically every aisle in the grocery store looking for peelies, hang tag coupons, clearance, deals that are not on my radar, So all the Phillips products are on sale to some degree this week, but this one actually had the biggest discount on it. These 2 little crab cakes, so they are $11.99, and they are on sale for $5.99 this week, so a savings of $6. So I figured we'd give those a shot. The other online deal that I did this one didn't pan out exactly like it was supposed to, and it went kind of weird. So this is another one where there's an in-store deal and then an online deal that doubled up like it did with the biscuits and whatnot. So the 2 deals for these is, again, buy 5, save 5. And this one is spend 10, save 3. So they're normally $3.99 a piece. So 5 of them will cost you $19.95. They're on sale for $3 a box. So 5 will cost you $15. You should get 3 off of 10 and 5 off for buying 5, making it $7. But for some reason, on my final receipt, it was $9. It gave me 2 different $3 discounts and no $5 discount. So I'm not really sure what happened, but it was still a pretty decent deal. So another good clearance find that was in its regular section. I didn't get anything out of the actual clearance section today. This was all just stuff that's being, discontinued or on clearance in its regular section, are these batchables. So they had this one. There must have been a blueberry one that already sold out. And then there was also like a chocolate chip muffin one that is only 50% off right now. But these large ones, the brownie ones, are 75% off. So, oops, wrong way. Barcode, in case you want to look for those. So apparently you can make a lot or a little. You can make anywhere between 4 to 12 batches, I guess, of these, or something with 1 container. But they are normally $8.19, and they're discontinued, and they're $2.05 right now. So the Friskies cat food is a good deal. Now, I only did this once today because I actually ran out and did it 2 times at Walmart yesterday, but essentially it's the same deal. So we check your fetch account. My fetch account has 2,000 points back when you buy 1 up to 3 times. My husband's doesn't have this deal. So 2,000 points up to 3 times. And then on Ibotta, we have $1 back up to 3 times. And then on Shopkick, we have $1 back up to 2 times. So yesterday I went and did it twice, and I used up the 2 on Shopkick, 2 on Ibotta, and 2 on Fetch. So I only had 1 rebate left on Fetch and 1 with Ibotta it doesn't really matter, but I only had 1 because it came back today. So I only had 1 rebate left on Fetch, so I only did it 1 time. But essentially you can do this deal 2 times, or you could actually do it 3 times, but you would only get $1 back from Shopkick twice, if that makes sense. So they're $5.29. You get $2 back on Fetch, $1 back on Ibotta, and $1 back on Shopkicks. Makes it $1.29 a bag. You could do that 2 times, so it'd be like $2.58 for 2 of them. Or you could even do it a 3rd time. You just wouldn't get an extra $1 back from Shopkick. You would just get $1 from Ibotta 3 times and $1 from Fetch 3 times. So definitely a really good deal on the cat food. Now for Fetch and for Fetch and Shopkicks, it can be pretty much any one of the Friskies. But for Ibotta, it has to be this gravy swirled or another one that's like a tender something. But it says it in the Ibotta rebate. And then last but not least, I decided to give these a try. I've never gotten these before. It's like a dinner ready in 4 minutes, so we'll see if we like them. But I have liked the, what are those called? The raviolis that we've picked up when they've been buy one, get one free. So check your Giant account because we do have $1 digital off of one. So this week the deal with them is they're buy one get one for $1. They're $6.99, so 2 will cost you $13.98. So it's $6.99 plus the $1 this week because it's buy one get one for $1, so it's $7.99. That $1 digital came off making it $6.99 for 2, so essentially buy one get one free, or just about $3.49 a piece. So that's all I have for so far this week. I shouldn't say that's all because it's a pretty good amount of stuff. But we'll see if we get any good new digital coupons on Sunday that make for any more, good deals. Maybe if we get some printables or something for the U by Kotex, I definitely want to go back and get some more if they're still there because they had the 32 count and then they had like a 48 count that was $2.70 a box, which is also like a really good deal. And there was a lot of those. So if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching.